Question 15. What is the role of paragraphs 7 to 9 in the organization of the excerpt? Here we go. Another advertisement on why to understand paragraph by paragraph what the progression of ideas are. So let's go back to 7 and 9, which we already highlighted to make sure we understood what those ideas are, and we're going to need to know them for this question. So 7 is that one solution to the problem is to make devices last longer, because basically they said the companies are designing them to break early in the previous paragraph. So now we want to make them not obsolete and last longer. And 8 and 9 say, well, other things that are being, as a result, maybe the company should actually pick up part of the tab because they're causing this problem by making obsolescence part of the design. And 9 says some companies are actually stepping up to the plate. So how do these affect the passage? Well, let's see what answer choices incorporate the ideas we just discussed in paragraphs 7 to 9. A, they emphasize the contrast between successful and unsuccessful efforts. No, there's no sense of success and no success highlighted here. Okay. They suggest the electronic devices that were manufactured in the past created less pollution. Well, no, it said they lasted longer, like the TVs that have lasted since the 70s or 80s, which means they're 50 years old now. That's not it. It's not about pollution. That's wrong. Okay. C, they imply that manufacturers are willing to comply with regulations that protect the environment. No, the last paragraph 9 said some manufacturers are stepping up to the plate. But that is a long way and not a valid conclusion to say all manufacturers are willing to comply with regulations to protect the environment. And by the way, it said the regulations are kind of inadequate too. So yeah, C is not the correct idea. D, they shift the focus from a discussion of individual behavior to a discussion of corporate responsibility. Well, 7 and 9 were all about corporate responsibility, right? It said the corporations are designing the obsolescence, so they're responsible. Therefore, they should pick up some of the cost, and some are doing the right thing, right? Let's just check. I think this is going to be the answer, but let's just check that there's a discussion of individual behavior before that. So let's go back to the text. Paragraph 6 before that says, even when e-waste rules exist, it's left up to consumers to handle their old devices properly. This is individual behavior, but recycling can be a pain. Many consumers, paralyzed by the hassle, simply throw their devices into the trash. So yeah, that's all about individual responsibility. And then 7 to 9 comes to corporate responsibility. So the correct answer for 15 is D. It shifts from the focus of a discussion of individual behavior in paragraph 6 into a discussion of corporate responsibility in 7 to 9. D is correct for 15.